Cancerians, welcome back to Lotto Tarot. I am doing a monthly reading for January for the next 3 weeks. I was a little behind getting the 2025 readings up, but we're back. And the first week we're going to read for is going to be starting with today, it's the 12th. Then there will be one starting on the 20th and one starting on the 28th. I gave your cage a big old shuffle before this reading started, and I am going to shuffle up a little bit more for you now. There. Why? Oh, wobble wobble. It told me. Alright, are you ready? We're going to get this thing started. 3 balls, please, for Cancer for the remainder of January, going into Aquarius season on around the 20th and a little bit into February here. Alright, 3 balls for Cancer, please. Alright, easy going for you guys. I've had some gravity issues in here. It's funny because when it gets kind of cold, I get sticky balls sometimes. But I will be bringing these cards back into your weekly readings, so do join me for those. Your overall card from the January, from the 2025 reading for January was the Magician. So let's see what we got here to go along with that. Alright, week 1. That was a plopper. Week 2. Yeah, I said sticky ball and I got a sticky ball. Kick you out. Alright, perfect. So with the Magician as your overall card, that's mercurial energy. That could be related to Gemini or Virgo. So if you're a cusp on Gemini, let's remember that was your overall card. Here we have got the 8 of Cups for the first week, roughly the 12th through the 19th. I don't like to put really strict timestamps on my readings, but this is a card of walking away, and you're leaving some cups behind. So there could be something emotional going on that's kind of causing you to turn your back. And sometimes for me, this card also with the moon, and kind of like a double moon, almost like an eclipse. So there could be something that's happening in your world that's a little bit rough to go through. But again, I'm going to be pulling these cards into your weekly reading so we can go into it in more detail there. Ooh, you know what would be helpful? Alright, that's better. Alright, and then for the second week, roughly the 20th going forward, the Page of Swords. Now, the swords bring in, cutting out bullshit for me and truth. And so this is a little bit of a restless energy. He wants to do good, and he's not exactly moving forward. He's kind of standing still, wielding his sword. So we might want to look for just sort of getting, I don't know. It's got a little bit of ego for me, so standing still and looking around is fine, but maybe in the second week we want to look for some more action cards to give you some advice on how to go forward. And then the 8 of Swords. So this is my girl who's got a blindfold on and she's tied up and she's surrounded by swords. So she does have a way out, but she can't see it or feel it. So this is a good time probably for you to go in and contemplate sort of, how do I get myself out of this situation? And one more time, we'll be talking about this in your weekly reading. So, and by the way, you had the High Priestess going into February, so that's really one of my favorite cards in terms of accomplishment, intuition, higher learning or higher thinking power, if you will. So I'll look forward to bringing that energy into when we get into February. So please do join me then. And I will see you around. Thanks for joining.